Right, okay. Oh wait, do we save? Have we got? We do, okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tyres?
At least the mum's dead. I actually feel like a little bit better that she's dead.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. There's talk of these skies driving them mad.
Oh yes, more hunts. Got 3 or 4? 3. Okay, so we got Vamir Dalmekia, Quiet Sands Rosaria, location unknown. So Vamir Dalmekia. Have a look. Ah, I don't know yet.
Otto, half the realm? As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with sending an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul. Still wet.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on you.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I live the... Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current. Could be that they don't.
I suppose...
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one...
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest.
Well,
The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies. Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman? It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur that, I believe, is a question the fallen. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the... But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis. You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible? Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine. There is nothing divine about... But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be... Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all you will forgive me. Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will all... Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Hey, the more you know.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
Put 40 hours into this game. Oh, Jules here now.
Clive, we have
Only one. That would be
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up, isn't it?
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by...
When it rained.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage, and even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time, which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Clive! Quick look.
Oh, wow, they're
Seen
all...
enough?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Is there any, like, main quest ones? Yes, I know. What are they doing in Dalmec? Well, right, okay, so we got... Where's this one? This is Rosaria. Rosaria, Dalmecia, and the Sambrek. Oh, that's the first one we did, wasn't it? First area? Dunk. Right, okay. Anyway. I think we can do these now, so... Right. We have got... Quite Sans, Rosaria, and Dalmecia, Vamir Dalmecia. So, do this first. Vamir Dalmecia. There it is. Oh wow, that's like a very long way. Wow, why is that so far away? No, we're not the Jura, are we? Nope.
Good girl. Time to fight. This might take a while. Don't get surrounded.
God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing come here. So empty your pockets. Your borders will break!
Yeah, I'm switching them a bit, they just suck. I forgot. The earth, look. If I go to the Phoenix, okay.
I deserved
Yeah, I won't.
turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Please don't start the quest. No, it didn't. Alright.
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
All my finest pieces.
Without the shop still open. Hi guys.
Anything I can interest you in? An excellent choice. Here you are. An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert.
Right, and then we want to go to Quiet Sands Rosaria, wasn't it? There they are.
Be safe.
vengeance. No more war.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
How do? Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Right, okay, let's go have a look.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Right. God, do you remember all these? The first ones, and then it's the griffin, and the minotaur, and the turtle. Some Breccius legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with its torrid breath before being sealed away by a magical mist by Gregor herself. Some sources claim, though it has been long forgotten which parts of the tale are true, which are mere frequent reports of a great dragon's roar repeated around the woodland passes of the Empire are real. Sambrek woodland passes.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the...
Come on.
We're not alone.
That'll do, girl.
Feeling it'd be here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, what? I thought it was here. I thought it'd be here. No, that's the croc. It's over here.
Good girl.
A marble. Is it? Marble? No. What's going on? Oh, right, okay, we found it. It's actually a boss fight. Huh? Rob.
Found her. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh, whoa.
Nice try. Not good.
Right, I've got to be leveled up a little bit more to do that.
First we find Isabel.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme.
Garrison's being sorely tested.
Times are hard. Your custom is most welcome, the lady.
Welcome. An excellent choice. Come back again.
can't do it. I can't. But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's mess. There have been sightings.
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many.
Akash.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. Should we...
Then we'll look for her there. Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Don't leave me, Pa.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning. We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is mine. In case you have forgotten, the people of this, but more than that, they are your sisters. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's all we have.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect...
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need...
like you to what we need to consider is where the way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they...
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so... And a pack of them glowing things found me.
Leave that to her.
My family.
It's all right. Give me more.
Did you see the
creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for...
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head...
Before we could even... with steel.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Faster!
Clive, look.
I see them. With me!
Oh,
Should I prime?
No. Save your strength.
God. Follow me.
There are always more.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of my... Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love, include... Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this is solved, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had.
It was easy. Right. Is that one done? No. Do him off his rest, shall we?
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all are better to...
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clyde.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. Not long. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters...
What do you think, Clyde?
That we join the...
I thought you'd know. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
There's 100 down there.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
Oh, because...
We deal with the Akashic first. It's over.
Oh.
These men don't have...
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of it, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
Yes, I knew. I thought that was a bit easy, that quest.
My brothers.
Shh, don't try and talk. Mad dogs, the lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up. But what about... I didn't... Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need...
Do you think we can hold them?
We can certainly... Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do...
Is anyone hurt?
I don't...
And yet again, you've pulled me from the...
I see you're all in one.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second halt.
Feel like finishing the...
Always.
Jill and I will make for East. You'll need to move the inn.
Don't you worry.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Okay. He's cool.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
How do? Thanks very much.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last.
But it won't be long before the...
Then we make for Martha.
Your voice is okay. You've got no star quality about you. There's no charisma.
No charisma? Yeah, I agree with Sharon. A bit singer-ish, I thought.
What did you find out there?
The same as so.
Well, wherever they came from, there hopefully we'll have enough time.
How many of your men?
A damn sight less, and if...
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you put it like that...
Louis, yes or no? Absolutely 100% rubbish. She's got a really bad attitude.
My lord. Oscar? I am Oscar.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my Well, go on, then. It's not for me to... Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from...
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no... And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from...
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as you...
I would not have it any other...
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much.
Stick drifting there, man.
Fucking thieving bastards!
This is what I found. This is the Fanfo.
Cid! Your new compat? Should I be worried?
Jill,
All lies, I'm sure.
your Stolas said that Dalamil has abandoned.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place, but the fact is, I have...
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove... I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even...
Perhaps we could talk to...
What makes you think they'll...
What makes you think...
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood, we hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered? Like, we're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire and you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat...
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you... Come back when you're ready.
She looks like Kelly from The Office.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid.
I was about to ask you the...
Costness is in chaos. And the Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's socks. These are cursed skies. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problem.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but have left to smolder.
My thoughts exactly. Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long...
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand.
That sounds like a recipe.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But while it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city.
When all that fear and anger can be
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of it.
As you wish.
Your faces are not... Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talk.
Play along.
What he means to say.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is, Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane?
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commanding...
Victor says you told him no, that there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend the that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the death?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you call the bright, and there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop. Why would anyone...
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough.
Indeed, certainly the nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices. It is only a matter of time before the peasants...
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have and while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship...
All right, if it will help. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance...
She saw right through it.
No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have, with time, they may...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury.
I take it your scouts found them.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. All of...
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the...
I have a favor to... I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south and one...
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city. The stakes I concede are high. But if this...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept off.
I thought you might.
We'll hold them off for as long as... And we will...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Give me thunder!
God, that did so much damage, man.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
So they walk away.
Natalie, you did well out there. The inn...
Without you, there would have been... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have had a change.
I'd say they both...
I take it from your presence that our visit...
The plan worked, granted it only took an army of blood...
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are unite. As for you, Sid... I'll take that as...
Well, that was quick. Down the rabbit hole.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's...
Guys, when I tell you, like, if I was going to play this game again, yeah, I would have to... I don't know. Because, I mean, I put 38 hours into this game. 71% my way through. Jesus.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you. Here you are.
Talisman of Pride.
Come again?
That'd be good. Ooh. Ah, right. So I can have this, and I can master. If I mastered this, means I can equip it to any icon, aka this. Oh, okay. Right, okay, that makes sense actually. So if I, okay, that actually does make a lot of sense now. So now I've done that, I can change my icon to Bahamut. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that, do I? Oh, actually. Raging Fists. Why can't I use Raging Fists on here? I can. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I could have done that ages ago. Same with this.
May have more for you.
I'm so stupid, man.
Was wondering when you had owls from all our friends. How is it you always manage to arrive at
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest?
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, now's not the time. Now's the time to visit the...
Thank you, Otto.
Okay. I wonder what mastered meant. Duh. I'm so stupid.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
Are you gay?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav!
I swear to God, if he's dead.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canberra.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, side quests. Oh my God, no. Ooh. Oh, we can't go nowhere else, man. don't know why I said it on open request, really.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of it, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind... I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give you...
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll let me know?
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as foul as the...
You're doing good trade, then?
Clark, what exact... Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, Rick.
Just... all right.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so...
All I know is that someone in Dalamil...
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line me pocket. But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No. I reckon you've got better things to do.
Of course. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't... But why would people say she was...
No, but people do things for all sorts of...
Well, that trader, he said they were all talk, so that's where I'm going. Alf?
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever...
Oh, but that's why you'll be coming with...
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight and short. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had...
Perhaps a visit from Sid.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they they were in the atrium when I...
Oh, that blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get...
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What? You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, so I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped?
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing...
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. So...
A fried mortress of sky recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Horseman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valicia, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew.
That's actually why I'm here.
Ah, so the fabled Saint-Brecois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. They're
dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the...
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet, in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows... I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of sky...
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clive, and...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be a moth?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they...
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell us.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well, not anymore.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We
Just like Miss Middledore showed up.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have you dismembering?
Because that's the only way to become a...
Miss Middledore said, the best way I see out...
Well, then your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes. All right. Everything here was once part of Miss... Every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think of... You already know one of the pieces. The body. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is?
You're right. It looks...
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you...
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So...
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans. You'll...
I do. Molly uses... But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if I wanted to wear goots? I don't...
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. Which means something must...
Even I don't know how this goes together.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
I have. Miss Minidore's...
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful.
I remember the arm moved. When I tried weighing an apple. And then...
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried...
You know what part's supposed to move, and how... So, let's...
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've
I think we've got...
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
And the arms go on the body, and then the arm...
Very good.
Yes! We did it!
Well,
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her hair.
Yeah. Hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets now.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about...
I was saying, why would they need cog for it? That's what I meant when I said, I don't know how it goes on. Like, I don't even know how it works. Oh God, it's hot in here, man.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been... Although I was the one who ended up teaching.
I'm so sorry. I shall see that the children...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have... She'd have them following her for...
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much...
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events...
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, to anyone else it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
Which explains... She's working to give them a better life. And so should I.
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm...
Oh, mate. Oh, I can't do nothing.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Let's go. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Straight home now.
1,000. I got it. Trophy.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. It swallowed up my own men. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
Yep.
I'll go. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the...
I am.
Taken care of. One of your brothers...
Another survivor.
Is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks to you. Here. You seem...
You must have me confused.
Son of a whore. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers.
Oh, God.
I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no...
What of my ill will? Cow!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw.
Man.
I am nothing like you. Just know that I will.
Oh, good luck getting through this, mate.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Thom.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Ooh.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.